Good day everyone, MasterAbbott here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be running you through a quick run through and gameplay for Armed and Georgeous. Now this one here is a little type of, it's a quick, easy beat 'em up style game. It's available on the Apple iPhone and also on the Apple iPad. As you can see, I'm playing it on the Apple iPad right now. I'm going to run you through pretty much. It's very simple, not too complicated at all. As you can see on the screen, it's just gone into the help menu. You've got two different type of attacks. You've got the punch and the punch, and you also got to collect ducks and hearts to help you progress through the game. You also got super move, got rage meter. You got your help menu, which also helps you get change your outfit, which makes you look more sexy. As you can see there, you're a she-devil demon, and there's a control section there. So what I'll do is we'll jump back out. Now as you can see, it's very simple, not too complicated. Graphics are very nicely cel-shaded. They look really cool. So what I'll do is I'll jump in and play. Now what's actually happened is I've gone through and I've completed the title, and I'm going to start it again from the beginning. So what happens is you start off, as you can see here, you've got a couple of goody two-shoes running down into the lair of the demon woman. Demon girl, demon she-devil if you want to call her, and she's just, she's relaxing, taking herself, having a bath and so forth, but now they have to annoy her, don't they? And by annoying her, she gets mad. And when she gets mad, she gets mad. Alrighty, so here you go. Pretty much as you can see on the screen, you control the your character with the control stick there, and then you got the button on the other side there, which basically lets you attack and go for it. Now the action is very simple. It's not very complicated. You can do two different type of attacks. As you can see right now, I've cleaned out a few of the enemies, and they keep on coming in waves. So pretty much it's not like a 2D side scroller. It's more like a kind of a three-dimensional style game where you can actually attack enemies that come towards you with two different type of specials, and then you've also got your kind of a grapple and attack sort of a move. So as you can see here, I'm going to run through this entire first level, and you can see what actually happens, because once you do take out all the entire waves of enemies, you always end up taking on a boss at the end of the level. So there's about 4 or 5 different type of enemies in the game. There is this guy here, which is probably one of the most annoying guy, the guy with the shotgun. Then you've got the a few other guys. This one here's got a torch in his hand. He wants to burn you, and you got a knight here on the other end here who wants to try and kill you. Now, as you can see on the top right-hand corner, my rage meter is also increasing. As you can see there in the top right-hand corner, and I've also picked up a heart, which allows you to get energy back. All right, and I'm also going to finish him off with a good smack. Now, if you like, I can jump into the menu and I can change the armory information. As you can see right now, I can go into the armory right there, and I can change all her clothes as well. So as you can see, I've started off, and you've got just like a little bath towel, and then you can also change her into a kind of Lara Croft feel costume, and then you've got a really kinky looking one here with I don't know what to call this one, but it looks really cool. And then you've got like an evening dress with a nice lingerie look. So you can change those. They don't really make too much difference in the power-ups or anything like that, but that's pretty much what it looks like. They just make it look more, better on the eyes. And then you've got different type of attacks. You can just go punch. You got the soap and the scrub because you started off in the bathroom. And then you've got a whip. You got a sword. You got a hammer, you got an axe, and you got an executor's knife, and an executor's axe as well. So if you like, I'll just switch back into that. Now you can also pick up other items as well, and you can unlock them by purchasing those. Now you can pick them up from an in-app purchase. As you can see, you got a Kill Bill one, you got a Star Wars Darth Vader, and you got a baseball one too. So they're all pretty cool. Right, I'm going to jump back out and select this one, and we'll go back into the game, and out from the menu and continue on. So as you can see right now, she looks completely different, looks nicer to look at, and we can continue battling on our enemies that want to try and hurt us. So as you can see, they've got different attacks with the sword, but pretty much everything works the same way. Our rage meter is raging up at the moment, so we can keep that handy until when the final boss comes, and then we can take on the final boss. Now, as you can see, the attacking and the gameplay is very, very simple. You pretty much take on the same amount of enemies all the way through the game. There is not much different enemies to look at, or to play with, or to attack, but it still keeps you going, and it's still very easy to play, not very complicated. Like I said, this is a very simple pick up and play. As you can see now, right now on the left hand side now, on the right hand side I mean, the rage meter is now ready. So if you like, I can now attack and use that, but I'm going to use that one on the final boss. Now every level is pretty short, it's not very long, so we'll get to the end of them very soon. Just got attacked a few times here by these guys. These guys are annoying. They're probably the ones that attack and hurt and damage the most. As you can see, my energy's really gone down a little bit right now. I finished him off right there. Alright. We'll get another wave come through. Right now. Okay, here we go. Now this is the final boss. In the first, this is the final boss in the first section. As you can see, he's got a health meter as well. Music plays a little bit differently. So he's trying to hurt me. And he is too. So I'm going to rage and do my rage meter. Killed him there. Nearly killed me. Nearly killed him. I'm going to pick up a couple more health just in case I don't die. So we just want to finish this level. Alright, he's got us up, but we're going to get him right now. Finishes him off. Nicely done. And he drops to the floor. We finish the level. And we're completed. So that pretty much works. That's the first level done. So every time you finish off a level, you go through a little bit of a cutscene. So as you can see now, our little demon woman has now gone off and into the next section. So at the end of every level, you got statistics as well. As you can see, you got hits, kills, combos, final hits, hearts gathered, ducks gathered, and super hits total with a score. So that's pretty much it. So once that happens, it takes you off to the next level. You see a little cutscene once again, and as you can see, the little she-devil's very upset because she was bothered. So now she's going to run through and get her revenge on these very evil good doers that trying to eliminate her. So that is how it works. Alrighty, so now, as you can see, we're on the second section right now. And the second section takes us in and makes us, we start all over again. So the different environments, different areas that we look like, different, and once I said, the enemies are all pretty much the same. There is one extra enemy that I believe I do recall now seeing. There is a wizard in this level as well, and there's also a lady with a pitchfork. Very, very interesting. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. This one covers, oh, there you go, there's a wizard right now. Got to try and find him before he eliminates us. Oh, there you go. As you can see, there's a bit of a... There he is. Alright, so you've got to be very careful because the energy, you got to make sure that you take these guys out as quickly as possible, otherwise, you get destroyed pretty fast. But you've also got the health there and the ducks. Alrighty, so that is everything in Armed and Gorgeous, and I'm going to jump out, go back to the main menu. Now, there you go. Now, pretty much what happens is in the game, you won't have the option to actually go through and play all the levels at any time in particular, so you've got to run through the game, and once you do run through the game, you won't be able to go back and play multiple levels, replay them again, so you've got to continue on and play as you would without going back to replay them. So, and another thing is when you do pause the game, the actual gameplay still continues on. So make sure that when you're doing it, make sure that there are no enemies around when you do that. And that's pretty much it. So if anyone's interested in Armed and Dangerous, it's available on the Apple iTunes Store right now, and pick it up. Because it is pretty fun, and it will keep you going if you've got if you want to just pick up and play something that's very easy to do. As you can see, this one here is very easy to play. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or queries, leave them on the YouTube post. Like us if you like us, and that is it. Thank you for watching. MasterAbbott signing out from CapsuleComputers.com.